Hello Virgo, I hope you are doing well. We're going to get into the full moon and Scorpio messages, kind of what you can expect over the next couple weeks, as well as touching a little bit on what you've been working on manifesting or creating since the new moon in Aries. So just real quickly beforehand, I was kind of feeling like, you guys may have gone through something pretty painful recently. If not recently, whatever happened, if it was in the past, it's been on your mind lately, and I feel like it's coming back around full circle for you guys eventually at some point, because I do feel the divine here really trying to kind of like orchestrate some things behind the scenes, because there is some sort of like reward or blessing that wants to come in for you. As cheesy as it sounds, like, everything happens for a reason, right? And I feel like Spirit's like, yeah, like you went through this really tough ending, this really difficult, painful betrayal even perhaps. And, you've really been working, I feel like, on trying to, instead of like focusing on the loss and the pain and being wounded, like, yeah, you might have had a period where that was really on the forefront of your mind, but I do feel like you're more focused now, or at least eventually that is going to be your goal, on just really trying to value yourself, recognizing that you did not deserve that situation, that you deserve better than that you are worthy of a better, happier ending for yourself. So there definitely is some sort of like reward or blessing that Spirit's trying to bring in for you. Very exciting. But let's just jump straight in and see what is it that Virgo's been trying to manifest or create since the new moon in Aries. What has Virgo been trying to manifest or create? Whoa, please. Okay. So you got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, the Page of Swords in the reverse. You could be dealing with another air sign, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or you could be dealing with, did I say another air sign? I meant another earth sign. Or you could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. It does feel for me that this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, this is your energy. This whole situation may have really shaken up your sense of stability, your sense of security, your sense of self-worth, all of that stuff. And so that it does look like that lines up with what I was saying in the beginning, that you have been really trying to focus on building up your sense of self-worth, really trying to provide yourself all the nurture, tender care that you need, really trying to pay attention to your body, giving yourself, like providing for yourself maybe in a way that, you have to now because of this ending that happened. Like, maybe this could be related to work, this could be related to a connection, but, maybe something ended here and now you found yourself in a position where you really have to, provide your own abundance, provide your own security, provide your own stability. And that's something that you've really been trying to work on. This Page of Swords in the reverse, I'm wondering if, again, this could be an air sign in your life. This could be the person directly that you were dealing with as well. But I really am kind of more feeling like, I do feel like there's something that you've been thinking about a lot here, maybe behind the scenes a little bit. I'm not sure what exactly this is related to. It does feel like you have some sort of like ambition or goal, or like some sort of passion of yours that maybe you want to move towards, but you're still kind of in those very, very early stages. Like, you're still just kind of trying to learn more information, or you know, gather more wisdom, or I'm not sure, but it does feel like, yeah, like there is something that eventually you do want to try to take action towards. It could be even you communicating something perhaps to this person, or perhaps to the people involved in the situation regarding this ending that you went through. But yeah, you're very much like withdrawn, or like not withdrawn, but it feels like you're just very focused internally right now, you know, trying to grow, trying to just kind of focus on getting comfortable again, building back up your stability, all of that. So what's the current energy then for Virgo, please? Where are you at right now? Okay. Got the Page of Pentacles in the reverse with the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. So I have the Page of Earth here. This is your energy. So there is some sort of like new thing, new idea, new opportunity, new something that you're trying to work towards. But again, like you're still things are just not taking off right now, because you're still, again, like I said, you're trying to like gather the information that you need. You're still trying to maybe figure things out, you know, learn a little bit more about the situation, or trying to build, again, like I said, like build back up your own stability, like trying to take care of yourself first. But we have the 10 of Pentacles here in the reverse, so this could be the situation that you're dealing with here. You know, some sort of situation at home that's not exactly going very well. This could be a lot of different things. It could be family related, like you might have to, like something could have happened within your family where things are kind of falling apart, and you know, I'm not sure what that could be, but it could also be that, you know, there was some sort of, you know, it doesn't have to be family related, just like whoever is immediately in your home. There could be just kind of like a lack of harmony going on within the home, or just like a lack of connection going on in the home. Like maybe people are just not exactly getting along that well within the home, or there just could have been some sort of like, yeah, something falling apart. We do have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck here. This is your card, your energy. So like I said, like I do feel like a really withdrawn energy from you. And then we have the Hermit pop up. So it does feel like, you know, you might be just kind of like isolating yourself, not like isolating, but, you know, spending some time on your own right now, to kind of just like focus on yourself, focus on taking care of yourself, focus on, again, like gathering information, gathering knowledge, like paying attention to your inner wisdom. You know, potentially this could be even somebody around you as well. I mean, this is your card, so it does feel more like your energy, but it could be that you're also just kind of seeking counsel in this moment as well, looking for advice, or just, you know, trying to gather as much information as possible, like I said, because you're just trying to like really figure things out right now is what I feel. So what's about to come into your conscious awareness, Virgo? What are you about to be made aware of? Yeah, I really do feel like this Queen of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles, like you may have had to, like, you know, you may have gone back a few steps here as far as like, you know, your financial state, or your stability at home, or like, I'm not sure what happened, but, you know, you could be just dealing with a lot of drama within the home, or a lot of just financial strife. which is unfortunate. I'm sorry that you're going through that, Virgo, but it does look like you're trying to kind of figure things out for yourself. Yeah. Okay. So the question is, what are you about to be made aware of? We have the Queen of Cups here come out with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Lots of people getting the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. It feels like a lot of people kind of going through it right now. But you could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But I honestly feel like this is more related to, again, like I said, you're really trying to go within. I feel like you're really trying to connect with deeper parts of yourself to gain insights, gain wisdom, gain knowledge, information about yourself, some sort of like higher understanding of like kind of why you're going through this situation right now. And it does feel like what's about to come into your awareness is you're going to, I do think that you are going to connect to your intuition and connect to your emotions in a way that's very, mature and very like giving a lot of understanding and empathy towards yourself here. And you might be really connecting to a spiritual side of yourself as well. Like if you are spiritual in any way, like you might be kind of leaning on that, or like recognizing that you need to connect more to that side of yourself, because we do have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse here. So yeah, like you're gonna gain some sort of understanding of like why, you went through all of this, or gain some sort of like inner intuition, like not intuition, gain some sort of inner guidance, to get you through this situation here. Again, this Five of Pentacles in the reverse, you may have lost your home, you may have been going through, again, like a lot of financial struggles. This could also just be feeling really isolated, feeling very lonely, feeling very you were left by somebody to your own devices here. But I do think you're going to get out of the situation through this work that you're doing here. So what is it that you wish to let go of, Virgo? Wow, yeah, what's going on, Virgo? The Five of Cups come out. What do you want to let go of? Okay. Wow, yeah. I feel like this is related to some sort of connection that really brought you a lot of stability and a lot of comfort, and you may have even been in each other's lives for quite a while, to the point that they felt like family. And so losing them or being betrayed by them just really shook up your whole life, But we've got the Five of Cups here with the King of Wands as what it is that you want to let go of. So sorry, I have like hiccups. So first of all, I do feel like this King of Wands is who you're dealing with. You might be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. I feel like this is the person that you want to let go of. We have the Five of Cups with the King of Wands. So, this is the person that made you feel this loss. This is the person that you're grieving. This is the person that, you had this ending with, who you felt very defeated and very betrayed and very wounded by whatever it was that they did. And it looks like you want to let go of them. Like, not only like do you want to let go of all this grieving that you've been doing, all this pain that you've been holding on to, all this sadness, all these feelings of loss. Like, not only do you want to let go of that, but you want to let go of them too. Like, I feel like you're like, this connection Star in the reverse. This connection isn't going anywhere. Like, you don't feel very hopeful about things turning around. You don't feel very optimistic. And maybe you don't even want it. Like, I mean, the Star is here, so it does indicate that there may be a wish or something that you do want fulfilled that you just don't feel like is going to happen. So maybe, you know, at one point, like, you did want this person back, or you were hoping to reconcile, or you were hoping, you know, they were going to come in and apologize, or I'm not sure. But it looks like, you know, now as things stand, you're just, it feels like you're kind of done. Like, you're just like, I'm tired of, you know, waiting on this person. I'm tired of feeling hopeful for something that doesn't feel like it's ever going to come. So I do feel like you're wanting to let go of this connection with this person. It's possible that they were somebody who is just, you know, maybe a little bit prideful, maybe a little bit in their ego. They could have been somebody who, you know, was liable to kind of blow up, or, you know, when things got bad, or if you like got in a fight or something, like they were the type to just get very angry and run away, you know, deal with it in a very fire sign way of just like focusing on like just kind of like their immediate emotions, blowing up and then disappearing, you know. And yeah, like it feels like you're ready to move on from this connection. So what's gonna help you let go? What's gonna help Virgo let go and release? So you've got the King of Swords in the reverse with the Ten of Swords. This could be an air sign in your life. But really kind of what I'm getting more than anything is I feel like there's some sort of like, I don't know, like when it comes to this betrayal, I feel like you're having a hard time kind of getting away from what happened. Like, you might just be like really focused on playing through all of, you know, like kind of like playing through all the things that happened in your mind. And, you know, you might feel still very like angry. Like, I feel like there's still just like mentally in your mind, there's still a lot of lingering thoughts behind this betrayal. Like, you know, like you might just still really hold a lot of space in your mind for what happened, and just kind of still like, it feels like you never, like I said, like I feel like, I don't know if you ever got like what you wanted from this person. Like if you were wanting them to apologize, or if you were wanting them to come back in and, you know, explain why they did this to you or whatever. It feels like you just didn't get that from them. And you could have been just very like hyper focused on this, like, you know, like I need this information, I need this clarity, I need to know the answer. And really what it feels like, you know, you need to be doing is cutting this situation out of your mental space, you know, like not that you shouldn't be like ever thinking about it again, but we have the Four of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. So again, like another card kind of indicating that you've been withdrawn, that you've been thinking about this situation for quite a while, like trying to get to the bottom of like why things happened the way that they did, you know, why you didn't get what you wanted in the situation, that sort of thing. And the Four of Cups in the reverse, this is an indicator that you need to integrate yourself back out in the world again. Like you've been withdrawn thinking about this situation for quite a while, and it's time for you to put yourself back out there again. We also have the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck here as well, in the reverse too, which indicates that like, you know that you aren't going to get fulfilled from the situation. You know that, you're dealing with a loss where you've invested a lot emotionally, you've put a lot of effort into this situation, really watched it grow, tried to nurture it, all of those things. And you may have walked away like because of this ending that occurred, but the Eight of Cups in the reverse is like an aimless energy of just like, I don't really know where to go from here, whereas the upright, like you could be taking the high road and you could be, really trying to, and it's like, I do feel like you're making moves to kind of get there, but it's still not quite happening yet for you. Like it's coming, but it's not quite there yet. The Eight of Cups in the reverse, this is like kind of having your foot still on both sides where you're like, well, I'm still kind of invested in this situation, even though it ended. And I really feel like you're what's going to help you again is kind of cutting out this energy from your mental space. Like, yeah. So what are the outside resources available to you, Virgo? The other influences in the situation. Yeah. Wow. So we've got the Seven of Swords in the reverse with the Justice card in reverse. You could be dealing with a Libra. Wow, yeah. So I really feel like the outside influence, like it's very clear to me here that you are deceiving yourself in this situation by holding on to this situation. Like I feel like, and I don't even feel it's like with this Ten of Swords, like I don't even feel it's like you're holding on to it in the sense that you're like holding on to the pain, you're holding on to all of that, and you're staying in this very wounded space. I feel like you're just like more holding on to like what happened, because again, like you're desperate for clarity, you're desperate for that information. You're like, why did you do that? And I feel like you've not recognized how maybe you've been deceiving yourself into kind of, how do I explain? It feels like you've been holding yourself back from getting justice in the situation, or you've been really deceiving yourself into thinking that you're going to get justice in the situation by playing things out the way that you have been. But the fact of the matter is, like, whatever happened here was incredibly unfair to you. And, this other person, they weren't, thinking about the consequences of their actions. They weren't thinking about how, what they were doing wasn't very fair to you, and yeah, it just kind of feels like you might have been feeding into maybe some like illusions about the situation, like by, remaining stuck on needing this clarity. I don't know. It's a hard situation to be in, Virgo. What's the advice? What's the advice for Virgo, please? Yeah, like this is what I was kind of trying to get at. We have inner peace come out. And this is kind of what I was trying to get at. When I was saying like you're like deceiving yourself, it's like you've been taking away from your own inner peace by being so like stuck on like this need for clarity and this need for answers. And it's like, yeah, like what you're hopeful to let go of is this person and the pain associated with losing this person. But it's like, how are you going to do that if you're still so focused on like needing some sort of clarification around what happened here? You know, you're taking away from your own ability to really heal, you know, and to really find some sort of peace when it comes to this situation. I'm beautiful. It speaks to, you know, again, what that same energy from the beginning of, you know, that, like, again, like, it sounds super cheesy, but the whole, like, everything happens for a reason, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I'm not going to say that this happened to you because I'm not going to say that. Because, again, this is, you know, a very painful situation that you went through. But ultimately, like, the lesson that you're meant to learn out of this, or like what you're really supposed to be grasping on, again, is that idea of self-worth. That idea that, like, you did not deserve this. You deserve better. You, you know, deserve to be with somebody who values you and who sees you as worth it, you know? And that's kind of what this is speaking to as well, is like recognizing your worth, recognizing your beauty, recognizing what it is that you have to offer, you know? Instead of focusing on like them and what they did and all of that, like, you know, you can find your own inner peace by recognizing like, wow, like that situation was really hurtful, but I don't deserve that. And in the future, like, I'm not going to put myself in a position where that's going to happen to me again, because I value myself, you know? Whoa. So we have don't let pride get in your way. It's interesting this came out because it wasn't like I was feeling like you were being very in your pride here. But it could have, you know, honestly, again, like, you know, like I said, like I do feel like this situation really kind of like knocked you back a few paces as far as like your stability and your security and, you know, your self-worth and all of that. And I don't know, like maybe I don't know. Just maybe, you know, you're being asked to just be sure that moving forward, you're not coming from a place of ego or a place of pride as far as like when it comes to finding a way to heal and finding a way to, because that might be part of why you're like holding on to needing this answer, is like part of it has to do with like your own pride and ego of like, you know, how could that person do that to me? Like, you know, I don't know. A personal issue reaches resolution. So this situation is going to close out for you, you know, very soon. Oh yeah, and you know, I didn't even notice here with when the Seven of Swords and Justice came out, the Five of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like not only like are you deceiving yourself in a way, like by taking away from your ability to heal and have peace in the situation, but I also feel like you're deceiving yourself if you're like looking for some sort of like higher clarity, higher meaning, like, oh, like maybe it was an accident, or like maybe they did this, like there has to be some sort of like profound answer as to why they did this to me. Like, no, they did this to you because they were thinking about themselves. Like, I'm sorry, but this Five of Swords energy, this is somebody who, you know, just wants to win at all costs. Like, they don't care. Like, this is like pride and ego. Like, this is like, you know, I'm going to put myself first and at the expense of other people, because, oh well, like at least I'm getting what I want out of the situation. It's not a good energy to have here, you know, and it is an unfair, unbalanced energy. So if you've been looking for some sort of like, oh, like, which to be fair, again, like I said, this person is somebody who has been in your life for a while or feels like family or is family. So you may be wanting to give them the benefit of the doubt, or like trying to like make some sort of equation in your mind of like, oh, like this is why they did that. you know, but it really just comes down to like they were thinking about themselves in the moment and they were prioritizing themselves first over your connection. So don't get caught up, you know, in this deception of like trying to come to some sort of answer that's not there, you know. Yeah, let yourself sparkle and shine. You were guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. So, you know, you have a lot, that's again like another reason why all this emphasis on self-worth and all of that is here. Like, you're being guided to really let yourself shine, like let people see what it is that you have to offer. You know, don't allow yourself to hide yourself away because of what happened. I mean, yes, of course, you know, there is an extent where, you know, it's okay to withdraw in order to heal and just be by yourself and take care of yourself. But, you know, you have a lot to offer when it comes to friendships, relationships, connections, like whatever the situation was. So don't let this like reflect on you poorly where you're like, you know, what did I do wrong? Or like, what, like, you know, how, like, this had to have happened because I'm like a bad person or like whatever, you know. Just, you're being asked to really just put yourself back out there again. Let yourself shine. Let yourself be seen by the people who want to see you, you know. Be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and need time to heal and recover. Alrighty, well, Virgo, that was the reading. I thank you so much for being here as always. If anything resonated, you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all of the above. It would mean the world to me so much. And otherwise, I will see you for the new moon messages in a couple weeks. So see you guys then.